Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 79.
Wow!
79.
79! Oh my God! Oh, my gird.
Getting there.
Oh. Well, I got to apologize that I am feeling seriously under the weather today. I've been sick for the last week.
Yeah, I know you have.
Hawking up lungs. My abdominal muscles are all cramped from all this hacking and coughing. You know, it's like it's so hard. It's like I can barely smoke cigarettes even.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah. So how are you doing, Mr. Flex?
I'm doing fine. Guess what happens tomorrow?
What happens tomorrow?
I finally get my feeding tube out, and I am back to normal weight.
You're back to normal weight. Well, that's the only thing normal about Flex. Let's have it here, ladies and gentlemen. His weight is normal. Congrats, baby. Yay!
All right.
So, that feeding tube, can we put little buds of marijuana in there if you were in Colorado?
If I was in Colorado, yes, we could. We could line up around the block and wait and go into the reefer house and get us some reefer, stuff it right in there.
Yeah, but it's like they were asking, is it legal to just stand around on the street corner and smoke it? And no.
No, it is not.
No. You can buy it legally, but you can't smoke it in public.
It's just like alcohol. You cannot publicly consume alcohol either.
Well, does that mean there's going to be like bars, like smoking dens that you can go to?
Yeah, something like they got in Amsterdam with the coffee shops.
Coffee houses. Yeah. Yeah, like an espresso and some ganja.
Like some espresso and some purple kush and make it snappy. I want to get high.
Or no tip for you.
Yeah, or no tip for you.
So I think that some places minimum wage workers are also going to get a raise here as of January 1st.
Yeah, some states did pass laws.
Yeah. Anything else? Any other interesting laws go into effect that you can recall?
Not really. They didn't have too many laws that changed here in Minnesota this year, so.
Yeah, they probably had some in California. They always have some in California.
They have them. You just don't hear about them until you get arrested for one that you didn't know about.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I've been busy being sick, and before that, it's Christmas, and before that is, brand new Call of Duty season. So, I haven't been keeping my ear to the ground as far as politics.
Me neither. Of course, I never do.
Yeah. Obamacare went into effect.
Oh, yeah, that we know.
Thanks, Obama. That's like, damn, I lit my cigarette on the wrong end. Thanks, Obama. I stepped in a dog turd. Thanks, Obama.
When I was a boy, we didn't have all that fancy Obamacare. When you got sick and had a nail in your hand, you took a hammer and you pulled it out with the claw end.
And you liked it.
And that's the way it was, and we liked it. We liked it because that's the way it was.
We didn't have a Band-Aid. We just shoved some lint out of our pocket in there, tamped it down, and that's the way it was, and we liked it. Oh, God.
So how was your Christmas event? Did you get anything you wanted for Christmas?
Yeah, well, we sort of, it's like, I don't know if you remember, we already sort of talked about Christmas last week with my dear old ma. Yep. Thanks for being on the show. You can still buy her book. I'm not sure I'll put a link in the description, but check out Bulletproof Underwear episode number 78 for details. Yes, indeed. So, well, anyway, so how was your New Year's? New Year's occurred this week.
It was very quiet, very mellow. I stayed in, because New Year's is amateur night.
That's right.
In Minnesota, I think they said Minnesota 1 out of 2 or 1 out of 3 drivers on the road after 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve is drunk.
Yeah.
So
Which just goes to show that people can drive drunk better than most people think. It's true. I mean, they have some accidents, but they don't all wreck.
believe me, I'm not one of them.
Yeah. Well, I don't drink anymore, and I didn't drink on New Year's. In fact, I probably went to bed around 10:30ish or something. I was sick. My wife is sick too, so we didn't watch. It's not Dick Clark anymore. Now it's Ryan
Carson
Seacrest.
Daly. Ryan Seacrest and Carson Daly.
Carson Daly. Is he still alive?
I guess so. He's got a late night show,
Oh, he does. He's not just Total Request Live anymore.
He's off. He's on after Jimmy Fallon on NBC.
Oh.
He does a
okay.
little offbeat music show, like a lot of alternative shit. And
Well, I guess he's like, that kind of MC. He's like, Ryan Seacrest was born to be some kind of MC. He was born to be an MC. There's certain people, it's like those people, they have their choice. They can either become a game show host or an MC and maybe a Mormon minister. I don't know. That's a joke.
After these messages, we'll be right back, folks, with another joke.
Anyway,
I had a pretty good New Year's. I mean, we had some snacks and stuff. The old meat and cheese tray, and
yeah.
Paige was at Grandma's, so we just kind of sat around, played some video games, watched some TV, and like you, I think I was in bed at 11.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Well, the most thing I appreciated about New Year's was, it's a day off.
There you go.
It's like you can't beat that.
Got to look at the upside.
Yeah.
Hey, good news. Good news. I was going to say good news. Both T Gizzle and Irish Shark got Xbox Ones.
Hey, you guys. T Gizzle, we love you. Irish Shark, we love you. We're rooting for you. So I know that Irish Shark, I believe he got Ghosts. T Gizzle, I know he's got Battlefield.
Yep. Played Ghosts with Irish Shark last night. Me and Shelby did.
All right.
Had a good time. He's always fun.
Wish I could have joined you. I was over at Bejewel's house. She was just playing squads. I was watching her play squads.
We play a lot. Me and Shelby play a lot of squads. You go out to multiplayer and you just get eaten alive.
They're douchebags.
Yeah,
they play like douchebags.
Well, they cheat, and now again, just today, I thought they had it fixed. Here was another guy with 35 fucking perks.
Really? You saw that today?
How do you get all the perks? Unless you're cheating. Obviously.
It can't be that hard. I bet you go on YouTube right now and you could Google it and like boom, there'd probably be like a dozen videos show you exactly step by step what to do.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know how they would do it, but I think I caught a guy using an aimbot. From across the map, man. It was core across the map, not a sniper rifle, assault rifle, one shot.
Well, that's no fun.
No,
that shit is no fun.
At least when you play squads, the bots are cheating fair.
Yeah. Well, they do make shots that like they're shooting you from the grass and they can't even really see you. They just know that you're there because they don't have to see you.
Hey, you ever get one of them hiding under the water and flooded and they pop up out of the water on you?
No, I don't think I've had that. Yep.
They do everything humans do, man. They camp. They do halo jumps now.
They strafe. They drop shot.
Yeah.
They definitely head glitch. If you get into a head glitch battle, like behind a car or something with one, you're probably going to lose. It's like, usually, it's like, okay, he ducked behind the car. It's like, all right, I'm ready for him. as soon as he pops out, I'm going to get him. But he ends up getting you. At least with a human being, I win those sometimes.
Yeah. You never win with the bot.
Well, they're so much smarter, like the Black Ops, the original Black Ops combat training, or Black Ops 2, combat training is like they were good shots, but they weren't sneaky.
Yeah.
They weren't wily. You wouldn't lose you wouldn't be outplayed by them. You might be out aimed and outshot, but you wouldn't be outplayed by them.
Yeah, these bots actually play you.
Which it makes it fun. It's like, because they're not stupid, it makes it still fun.
Yeah.
I was playing a little bit of squads this afternoon with her.
Yeah, I know you're the Oakland guy, but I don't know if you knew, but Green Bay ain't going to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, you know what? I knew there was a game today. San Francisco. Did San Francisco win? Really?
Beat Green Bay at Lambeau in the cold.
Wow. White Boy 7th Street's not going to be happy. He's in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah?
He had a video this morning where he did a dolphin dive into the snow wearing his Green Bay jersey.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did a face plant right into about 2 feet of snow. He got up immediately screaming like a girl. Snow all stuck to his beard.
Hey, man, it's cold up here, man. I mean, let's see. Right now it is 13 below.
Damn, fuck.
And by morning it's going to be 25 below.
Yeah. Now, see, are you sort of a student of football history? I mean, I don't follow football now as much as I used to when I was younger. There was a famous game called the Ice Bowl. It happened in Green Bay. It was Green Bay versus Dallas.
16 below.
And it was super, super cold.
Yep, 16 below it was with the wind.
That was one of the games that cemented Bart Starr and the Packers and Vince Lombardi into the folklore of American sports history.
The history that is the Green Bay Packers.
That's right. See, before they won Super Bowls, in case anyone didn't know, the very first 2 Super Bowls were won by Green Bay. But before they even called it the Super Bowl, they called it the NFL Championship. Before the AFL merged. Yep. And Green Bay won like bunches of those things too.
Before it was, because wasn't it the NFL and the AFL?
Yeah, yeah.
And then they combined it and they made it the NFC and the AFC.
Right, right. For 2 points, who was the first AFL team to win the Super Bowl?
I'm going to get this wrong. The Browns.
No. The New York Jets.
Oh, the Browns.
Broadway Joe.
Namath.
Joe Namath. Guaranteed.
That's right.
Guaranteed they were going to win.
Guaranteed to win.
That was Super Bowl III, I think.
No man has looked better in pantyhose than Broadway Joe.
See, I remember those commercials. I remember, it's like, damn, he looks good.
Yeah.
Man, it's like, I want to fuck Joe Namath. It's like, damn, I'm gay.
He did have that look, boy. He had that boy next door, that homish boy look.
Wow.
But can't take nothing away from him, man. He was a hell of a quarterback.
He was. He was a good partier, too.
Yeah, he was. He liked to party.
He was one of the first. He was one of the first open partiers.
Yep.
Famous for it. Hence the name Broadway Joe.
Broadway.
So San Francisco won their game. So the people at work tomorrow are all going to be happy. Everybody's going to be in a good mood.
Yeah, they here nobody's going to work tomorrow. It's going to be so fucking cold. The governor called off school statewide.
Damn.
We're supposed to have 60 to 65 below wind chill.
So do you have like underwear that has electric batteries in it to warm your nutsack when it gets that cold? I mean, come on, you'd have to shrivel.
No, got long underwear, but no nutsack warmer. Just let them shrink up like marbles.
It could malfunction and you could get a fire. That would be no good. Just like, my balls are on fire. My asshole hair is up in flames.
Fire.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there any gaming news that's been out this week? I can't.
Oh no, I died. Oh my
Did
God.
they announce anything? I mean,
I don't know. There was been, more talk and speculation about Destiny and about Titanfall. Titanfall is coming pretty soon, March 14th.
yep.
It's like, what is today? Today is January 5th.
Yep. We're not far away from a new title launch.
March. So we're 2 months in a week, basically. 2 months in a week. And it's all going to be about Titanfall. It's going to suck all the oxygen out of the room. That's the only thing people are going to be talking about, probably.
Have they street dated Destiny yet?
9/9, isn't it?
9/9.
Isn't that what I heard?
I thought it was August or September. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to be talking about it on E3 and all that stuff. But yeah, of course, everyone's going to be talking about that when it comes out.
Hey, wasn't this weekend UMG Philly? Did you catch any of it, or?
I caught just a little bit of it. I was over at Bejewel's house, and you know what? I think they were getting DDoSed. The stream was getting DDoSed.
Oh, really?
I mean, I saw a little bit. I saw a couple of teams I didn't recognize their names. Obviously I didn't see the finals, but I saw on Twitter that Complexity won.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Even without Clayster, they managed to win. So I'd like to give a special shout out to our man Smiting Fatty, who, I don't know if you know this, he got to cast at Philly.
Yeah, I saw it in a tweet.
Isn't that amazing?
That's awesome.
I didn't get to see it live because I was over at my sister's house, but here is to you, Fatty. Way
Smitty.
to go.
All right, man. Making those steps, making those strides, heading up the ladder.
Yeah, it's like as soon as this, I just got home and we started this recording this podcast. But when we get done here, I'm going to go to MLG.com or wherever it is, that website where they have all the videos, and I'm going to see if I can find, a game that Smitey cast. That's cool.
He's
Congratulations! Good. He's now a pro caster.
He is.
And we knew him when he was just an amateur, with stars in his eyes and dreams in his heart. He followed those dreams.
We knew him when he was still skinny.
Well, I think he might be back on the wagon here. I don't know. I think he's trying to get back.
He said he was last time we talked to him. He was going to get back to it.
Mm-hmm.
He did really good. I mean, he
looked good.
But it's hard. It's a battle.
I was over at Bejewel's house, and she's on a diet right now. And it's not just any diet. It's a juice diet.
Oh,
she bought this fancy juicer. It's like some special kind of juicer. It was $300. It was like this big fucking contraption. It's gleaming. It's heavy as fuck.
Chrome. Is it chrome?
Yeah, it's got chrome, and it's like enameled, and it's got, anyway, it's got all these crazy parts to it. If you saw it broken down into the parts, you'd never know, what the hell is this thing? What's this for? Anyway, so she juiced up, she crunched up, cranberries and lemons, just chucking whole, not whole lemons, but like cut lemon into like quarters and just dropping the quarters, including the peel and everything, just dropping them into the hopper.
Yep.
And apples, just cut it into sections and just drop it in with the core and the seeds and everything. And it's like this thing grinds it and squeezes it, and the juice is trickling. What happened to my camera?
I just lost your video.
Yeah. Here it is. And sorry about that.
No problem.
Hey, and I'm back live. and the juice is like trickling out, and it's like over on the other side, there's this bin where the pulp, there's this tube that the dried out pulp is like getting dumped in there. So that was the first thing that she juiced for us, and that was pretty lemony. It was pretty sour, all those cranberries and pieces of lemon and everything. But she said, this is going to do you good. You know, this will help your cold. It's like, okay, well, I don't know if it helped it or not, but it had a bite to it. And it's like earlier this morning, she was like juicing beets, red beets. And
oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh, my God, it was like so red. It totally looked like Hollywood blood.
A lot of antioxidants in beets.
Yeah, and she's including the beet has this like root kind of thing that comes to a point, and then there's a stalk with all these bunch of leaves on it, and she was chopping the leaves, shoving first she did the beets themselves, and then she did all the leaves, and she ground it up, and it tasted fucking nasty.
Did
it? Ann liked it. I thought it was awful. But
I don't care for beets, so I wouldn't like it.
But look for a video from my Believe What channel, because you know what she did? She bought yams. She bought the biggest yams I have ever seen in my life, and right on camera we taped it, we filmed it, juicing yams. I got to actually try yam juice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, I'm going to save it for the video.
Okay.
But I have now had yam juice.
All right. Yam juice has had yam juice.
Oh, you get a lot of juice out of that shit.
Oh, they're chock full of juice.
Oh, they're very juicy. I mean, it's like one giant yam, and all three of us had a big fat glass of that shit.
A regular potato, like regular potatoes, they'll make tons of starchy juice.
Potato juice.
Well,
is that any good? Can you drink potato juice?
You can make potato daiquiris out of it.
Well, why not just take it and like leave it in a dark place for a couple of weeks, then distill it
for a minute,
and now you got vodka, baby. That's what you do with a juicer. You up the potency of that juice, man.
Did you hear that? Beer sales are way down in this country.
Are they really?
And the reason is because of the big wave of like flavored liquors, like vodka and different rums now are flavored. Beer, as part of an attempt to get back some of the market, they're flavoring the beer.
Flavored beer.
I just saw today they had strawberry ale.
Oh my God! If I saw a grown man drinking strawberry ale, I would slap it out of his hand and say, "Don't you have any self-respect?"
Just give him one right upside the head.
You turn in your man card completely if you drink strawberry ale.
You have to have your genitals removed.
It's like, yeah, you know what? It's like, I don't drink anymore, but if I was back in the drinking days and somebody offered me flavored beer,
I'd pop him. I'd pop him one in the mouth.
Here, it's like, let's take a little Budweiser and let's pour a little packet of Kool-Aid in it. That'd be good. Yum.
Oh, boy. I did, however, once have cornflakes with Budweiser on them. We didn't have any milk, so I used a beer.
Well, I heard it stays crunchy even in milk. Does it stay crunchy even in beer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was good. And by the time I was done eating, I was happy and ready to go for the day, so I just kept on drinking.
Well, it was like once you run out of cereal, it's like, damn, now I just have to drink the beer straight.
That's what happened.
Like, shit. Oh, crap.
Broke my heart, but I had to do it.
So, how important was beer in your scheme of alcoholic consumption?
Beer was my primary. I didn't really care for hard liquor that much. It made me sick, so I don't drink anymore. I haven't drank for over 10 years, but like I loved beer. All kinds of beer. And see, back when I drank, we didn't have all these craft beers. It was, you had Budweiser, Michelob.
Yeah, a fancy night was when you had Michelob.
Yeah, it really was. or a Brow, a Lowenbrow.
Yeah. Now, were you a Coors, Miller, or Bud kind of a guy?
Bud.
Bud, yeah, there you go.
And then we had two regional beers in Minnesota here. One was called Schmidt, and the other one was called Special Export. And I drank a lot of that. Special Export was 6.5% alcohol by volume, so
that's pretty high, right?
Yeah, normal beer is like between 3.5 and 4.5, and then stronger beer is like 5.
Well, where does like Old English 800 and Colt 45 those malt liquors come in?
7 to 8.
7 to 8, because that's the beers. That's what alcoholics, like street alcoholics, drink.
Yeah.
Old English 800 and shit like that.
40s.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story. I worked in downtown Minneapolis for a while, and we used to go to this little convenience store and get, take a break and get something to eat every afternoon. And we come into the convenience store, and they had over in the corner they had a cooler, and that's where they had pop and quarts of beer and 40s of beer. Me and my buddy walk over there to get a soda. Here's this guy hunched down behind this cabinet. He's got a quart of Budweiser, and he's tipping out of her. Without the guy knowing that's running the place. And he looks up at us and he's like, Don't say nothing.
And I'll bet you didn't. I bet you didn't say nothing.
No.
Hey, you're no snitch.
Hey, in case I didn't mention it last week, I'm going to Black Sabbath. We'll have to put up with this every episode until I go.
I know. It's like it may actually kill you. It's like you died and gone to heaven, and you may not come back.
To see Sabbath is like the Holy Grail for me.
So, wow. Just wow.
Yep.
Now, I think I saw Ozzy in some commercial or some promotion for something not too long ago. Has he had some work done? Did Ozzy have some work
Plastic
done?
surgery?
Yeah, I know Sharon's had everything done.
I don't know if Ozzy has. He doesn't really look like it. I have an entire video collection, like a library of videos of him. And as I watch the different videos, it doesn't look like he's had plastic surgery.
Okay, because Sharon has had everything.
I mean, he looks good for... Chris, Sharon's had her pussy redone.
That was a joke.
Oh, my God. She had it tightened up, huh?
Yeah. That was a rumor that was being spread around.
Rejuvenated. She had it rejuvenated. Well, his daughter...
Not much else to go with that one, is there?
Yeah. I mean, unless, there was some sort of an official doctor report or something. I don't know.
I don't either.
Maybe testimonials from lovers or Ozzy himself.
The Oz man. It'd be like this.
Yeah, he can barely talk. The good thing he can still sing.
Isn't it amazing, man? The guy can hardly talk. You can't understand him hardly, but he can sing clear.
Yeah. Now, Sharon's got some sort of a talk show or something, right? And she's on TV still, yeah?
The Talk. It's on CBS.
The View, The Talk, or something like that. Yeah. It's on like every day or something.
Yep.
Wow.
Her Who else is on it? That Julie Chen.
Okay.
The girl that played Darlene on Roseanne.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now,
Aisha. Go ahead.
No, she's come out as a lesbian.
Oh, is she?
Darlene, yeah, she's come out as a lesbian. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. And then Aisha Tyler's on there, and then they got one other person. I can't think of her name.
Speaking of come out lesbian talk shows, Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts, that black chick. She just came out just this last week as a lesbian.
Really?
Yeah. It's the hip thing to do. Even if you're not, you should probably go ahead and say that you are. Yeah, just to get on the bandwagon.
Jump on the bandwagon, I guess.
Don't want to be left behind. It's just like...
No.
Oh, God.
My name is Eduardo, and I am a lesbian. I mean, a lesbian. Is that the right term?
That sounds like it. I hear Shelby in the background. What's she up to?
Her and Paige are playing ghosts.
I like that. She's got blood in her eyes. She's kind of the maniacal. She's maniacal.
You got Flex, you got Mrs. Flex, you got Little Flex.
Yeah, I'm special now.
That's her gamer tag is Little Flex.
Little Flex. All right.
Yep.
Well, you should be proud that you spawned this whole second generation of Little Flex
Video
gamers.
Yep.
Yeah. The family that frags together, nags together. I don't know. The family that plays together stays together.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So this should be kind of a short week here. So,
yeah, we didn't have a lot going on in the gaming world or in our world, so
yeah. So we're gonna do better for you folks at home next week.
Go to the forum, find the thread that says who would you like to see on Bulletproof Underwear, list your favorites, and all you guys that's on the list that got Skype. And if you got an Xbox One, we know you got it now.
That's true. That's true.
So, all you guys that haven't been on yet that are on those lists, get a hold of us, man. We'll line you up. We'll get the old interview book going. And
yeah, it's not like we're keeping anybody off the show.
No. Anybody that wants to come on the show.
Anybody that wants to come on, if you're as long as you're at least better looking than Flex and me, that's the only requirement that we ask, and that means pretty much everybody.
Yep, just anybody can get on the show.
All right. So, if you are still watching, first of all, we'd like to thank our very special guest. Well, we would thank him if he was here, but he will be here next week, hopefully, whoever it is.
Yes. Mystery guest.
So, I'm your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And for Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 79. Erg.
New teeth.
Look at those choppers. You look like a movie star. Or either that or a possessed doll or something. Chucky. I liked Bride of Chucky the best.
Did you?
That chick was kind of sexy.
I think those movies were like my high school or college years, and I watched them, but I don't really remember them.
Trust me, they're worse than you remember them. If you were to watch them,
I was so drunk when I watched them, I don't think I remember.
If you watched them now, you would probably be thinking, "Oh, what the fuck was I thinking?"
I was thinking this is a way to pass a few hours worth of time so I could get in somebody's pants.
That's it. That's what you got to do. You got to sit through the movie. Hopefully, it's a scary one, so you can snuggle up.
Yep.
And I guess those counted as scary back in the day. That was before
Yeah.
we had Hostel and Saw and all that kind of shit.
Oh, Jesus. Them ain't scary. Them are like fucking terrifying. Paranormal Activity. I still say though the biggest joke was the Blair Witch Project. The snot running out of her nose. I'm scared. And we're at this. We're over at a friend's house, okay? When we watch it, and I'll just say we all ate marijuana brownies. Okay? Well, there were 5 of us there watching it. No, 6. 6 of us. Out of the 6 of us, 5 of us are laughing through the entire movie at what a joke it is. The 6th person is sitting there chewing her fingernails, terrified, getting pissed off at us because we're making fun of the movie. Go figure.
Well, it was a phenomenon. I saw it in the theater, and I didn't find it scary. It was like mostly nauseous because of the camera jumping around everywhere, the handheld camera.
Yeah, I thought it was a joke.
Ah, man.
Oh yeah, just so you know too, on X-Bone,
Yeah?
Aaron isn't Random Rocker anymore. He's Irish 42.
Okay, I got to send him a friend request. You got to...
What is this?
It's Irish Shark. So like Irish Arc 42.
It's Irish Shark with just ISHARK.
So there's not 2 S's. There's not 2 S's. It just shares the S.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll be sending you a friend request here, Bub.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what he wants? Did you see what he wants to do? He wants to come back on the show and do a commentary over
Gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, play while we.
Well, we would have to do it from his perspective because nobody wants to see us game.
Yeah.
He's probably good.
Want to see somebody that's a little better.
All right. So
Okay.
with that, I'm going to go barf my guts out. Sounds like fun. Don't you wish you were there?
Enjoy.
Hold my hair back, Flex. Hold my hair back. All right, so you know what to do, Mr. Flex. Take us out of here.